Hey guys, it's Philip.
And
She still can't figure it out. And Katie.
So corny.
We're here again. It's been about 5 months since we made a video.
But that's really corny. Hi guys, it's Philip and Catherine.
Well, when you say Catherine, yeah, it's corny.
Hey guys, it's Philip and Katie.
She got it. There's one. So I figured since we haven't done a video in a while, we should probably do another sit down. Actually, it was her idea. And I have a couple questions for Katie, Catherine, and I figured I would just ask them now on camera so I get an official answer rather than just her making fun of me and never answering the question. I'm sure everyone is still dying to know. Are we getting married?
I have no idea.
What?
I have no idea.
Why not?
Because you haven't asked me yet. Oh my god.
I got her this magazine. There was no engagement ring that came with this, by the way. Just the magazine.
I can't. That's not a proposal. I've never heard of someone proposing with a wedding magazine.
No, that's not how you do it. It wasn't a proposal, but it was a statement of intention.
So it's like a promise ring, but without the ring.
That you can read on the toilet.
Philip.
Yes?
How's Menards?
So my #1 life goal right now is to find somewhere else to work. Not that they're horrible to me, but that things end up working out very, very poorly. We're going through a mandated period of overtime. Well, I suppose it is voluntary.
It is.
It is voluntary, but it's a lot of extra pay. Both in the overtime paychecks and in the bonus check we're gonna get in the middle of June for working overtime. Which means I have no life right now. Which I never really have since I became a manager. So the big 1 year is coming up, and my question for you is, honestly, final answer, what do you actually want to do?
Spend uninterrupted time together. Like we did when we went on our 6-month anniversary trip to Appleton. We stayed in a hotel and we just spent, was it 2 days? 2 days shopping and going out to eat, and we went and we drove around this really, really fancy neighborhood, and we were like, let's move in that one, and the price tag's like $5 million. We did that for like a good hour, just driving around this rich person suburbia, dreaming. At
least our car's nice enough that as we drove past, everyone was like, hey, you're probably the one down from us. We're like,
no.
We're, yeah, poor, so.
Can't even shake a $10 bill at you right now. But that was a good time to just like spend together, because he kind of jumped in this relationship with a baby, which definitely does not give a person as much free personal time as they would want. So that, like, I think it should be necessary to spend a couple days by yourself with your significant other, just to like catch up on things you haven't talked about and just not have to be anywhere specific and go do things that you actually want to do without packing a diaper bag and dragging the kid out.
Well, I think that's one of the reasons why I like when you drive me to work and pick me up to come home. It gives us just a little bit of time to just sit there and talk when there's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
You just sit there and talk. It's almost like it forces us to have conversations.
We're both tired at that point though. Like in the morning we have Charlie, who's 99.9% of the time screaming in the back.
Screaming, yeah.
Just screaming, no reason. And then at nighttime, it's just talking about Menards. So I can't say that it's like the best opportunity because you're talking about what happened.
But you know how a lot of TV shows now are doing that recap thing, where during the credits they're showing clips from the show? I feel like that drive home for us is kind of that. So what did you do today? Oh, I just went to the gym, went over to Mom's house. You know, we took Charlie for a walk, blah, blah, blah. And me being someone who didn't get to see all those things happen, it's the only way that I get to know.
I have currently taken up the role of changing my life in a healthy way. And I wish that this guy would do that too, but he says he has no time and stuff. But I didn't really know time had anything to do with drinking Pepsi.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
But I've been going to the gym 5 times a week. Recently it's been in the evening, like before I go pick him up. My dad will come over and sit here while Charlie is sleeping. And then I'll go pick him up. Or it's been at like 6 o'clock in the morning. This morning it was 7:30. But I recently just damaged my knee doing nothing. Literally, I stood up from my computer chair and I tore my meniscus, which is really fun and it feels really good. And apparently, I have cartilage in my knee that has the same exact makeup as tissue paper because I had an ACL blowout in high school in the opposite knee that's injured now. So, but people were like, in 2 weeks, if it doesn't stop hurting, you can go see this surgeon and he'll tell you what your next thing is. And that, like, a week and a half ago is when it all happened, and I was just like, I can't take it anymore. And I started running like 2 days ago, and it seems to be fine right now. But my mom is like, and Philip is like, but my trainer was like, do it. So I did it.
Yeah, she did it. She started running before it was time.
By 5 days, people.
5 days
Wait,
is
not
almost a
even
week.
5.
It's almost a week.
Oh my gosh.
Why now did you decide it was time for us to make another video?
Couple of reasons. First reason, I think it's also to document my change with me and changing my lifestyle and everything. Second reason would have to be because it's springtime, there's a ton more to do. We're not just sitting around the apartment. I'm feeding Charlie, I'm playing with Charlie, Charlie's in bed, good night. Like, it's not like that anymore. It's like I'm taking her to the park or we're going to Target because we need new sandals for her or something. And we have a lot of stuff coming up this summer too.
Yeah.
Like that we want to document. Like we documented my brother's wedding, and now Cody, Phil's best friend, is getting married in August, and we want to document that for him too. And it's going to be kind of like flip-flopped because I was in the wedding for my brother's wedding, and Philip recorded it, and now Philip is in Cody's wedding, and I'll be recording it. So it's kind of like flip-flopping it. Another reason, camp. We are going out to camp a lot this summer, hopefully. I'm addicted to going out to camp. There's so much to do. It's just like, even if it's like this crappy rainy day out there, it's still like my second home with my family, and I would sit in the camp and do nothing. I'm just like, the whole entire atmosphere is just like what I'm so used to growing up and everything. And Philip has to install a new faucet for my grandpa. So he'll be going out there and installing a new faucet because he's a plumber.
Well, I sell plumbing stuff.
Oh, he's a plumber.
It's close enough, right? And I mean, if you have a cabin out on a lake somewhere, I think you better use it.
Oh yeah.
You better spend some time out there, so.
I'm gonna make you swim to the island this year. I almost killed him.
There was no death involved. There was no near-death experience. I did not see any bright lights or long hallways or dead relatives.
My grandma was like, Katie, you're killing your friend. I was like, it's okay.
So here's the
okay.
things, guys. I'm very dense. And I don't mean mentally. I am physically just a hefty boy for my size. And I have asthma. Hence why swimming for me is not the most enjoyable experience.
I love it.
And there's an island about a quarter of a mile out from their camp, their little cabin on the lake. She decides, let's go swim to it. And I said, to that one, way out there? She goes, yeah, I do it every year.
I do it every time.
Every time. Every time, people. I said, okay, sure, let's go. Asthma and swimming don't go together very well.
I said I'd throw him in a canoe next time. He can just canoe next to me.
I dead man floated on my back.
The wrong way.
Doesn't matter. I
My
dead
camp
man
is
floated
here.
and kicked with my feet, and I made it to the island, and I made it back, so...
My camp is directly in front of this island, right? And he's like going this way. And I'm like, babe, you're going the wrong way. And he's like, oh.
You gotta bob and weave, you know?
So he made it alive, barely.
Yeah, she didn't kill me. She didn't even almost kill me.
And then we like played in the shallow water and he like launched me into the water. That was fun.
Yeah. Yeah. This year I think Charlie's gonna get to go swimming.
Actually swim.
Really swim, not just
Put her feet in the water.
sit on the very, very edge of the water, wishing she could go out farther.
Yeah, if she's anything like me though, I need to like watch her.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was a little girl, I was like, my mom had this belly button rule. We weren't allowed to go in the water past our belly buttons or else we'd drown.
Did you know you can drown in 3 inches of water?
Yes, I know.
It's pretty crazy,
You can,
right?
You can drown in
A cereal bowl.
In this.
That much water. You can drown.
Just drown.
You can drown.
But I broke the belly button rule every single time I was in the water. My mom would be like, get in there! I'd be like out by the buoys, like this much water beneath me.
That's good on the camera. That's how much it was, guys. That much. One of the things I'm sure everyone is dying to ask you specifically, how's your photography going?
What photography?
Every once in a while, we will go out on our dates and take pictures, and then we post them, you know, after we edit them, and that's about all we're able to do right now.
Yeah, it really sucks considering how around this time 4 years ago, I was like booked, solid.
Graduation pictures, parties like that.
And don't get me wrong,
weddings.
I have gotten so many people this year who have wanted my services and the last minute they cancel. It's like a never-ending cycle. My job went on the toilet as soon as the selfie stick was invented.
The selfie stick. I bought her a selfie stick.
I've never used it.
We have it in the car. It's kind of fun. It's this extendable pole.
Everyone knows what a selfie
Not
stick
everyone
is.
does.
Google.
Anyone who's
Google
watching
it.
these videos might. So how do you feel about Charlie's progress in growing up? Where she's at developmentally?
I think we are all a little bit frustrated with the fact that she's still not talking in complete sentences. Her newest, most favorite word is no. And that is infuriating.
Right.
Charlie, do you want some breakfast?
No. She doesn't know what it means.
Charlie, do you want a snack? And she loves snacks. No.
But she'll still follow you to go get one. It's kind of funny. But she says a lot of cute things. She's very, very good at hi and bye. Rocks those ones like nobody's business. But when you get to anything else like numbers, she goes eh.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Right. That's her counting, you know.
Well, basically everyone in like the grocery store or Target or everything or like anything like that, they love her. Cause we'll just be like in the diaper aisle and they'll walk by and she's like, hi! And they're like, oh my gosh.
Just random people. Hi.
And then they round the corner
Hi.
and she's like, bye.
Yeah. But I've noticed, because I've been kind of watching, everybody asks the same question. How old are you?
People are guessing like 3 and 4.
Charlie can't talk. So when someone says, how old are you? She goes, and they go, what? completely expecting her to clarify on the subject. And all they get is, bye.
What she does when she's on the phone.
So if Charlie sees any kind of phone laying around, this is exactly what she does. She'll pick it up. Hello?
No.
Hi.
No, she goes,
Hi.
hello?
Hi. Shh. I go, I do it. Ha. Shh.
And then she goes, bye.
Hello?
Yeah, she just not
Hello?
saying hello. She goes, hello?
Hello?
You hear my favorite thing, like when he works really early in the morning, I just like lay in bed and just kind of like, I don't want to get up. And I hear, roll through the wall.
She has a fake cell phone she keeps in bed with her.
She's like,
and she'll put it to her side of her face and go, hello? Hi. But it is kind of frustrating. We want her to start talking in sentences.
I want her to say, can I have a snack? I want her to say, I have to poop. I want so badly for her to tell me what she wants so I don't have to sit there and be like, I don't know why you're screaming at me, what do you want?
Because all it is ah really loudly now. That will eventually turn into, I'm really thirsty right now.
Yeah.
Mommy, can I have a drink? Right now is ah.
No, she's really good. Like, she'll go to the fridge and you know she wants a drink or an orange. She loves oranges.
Yep.
She got that for me. And like, when she wants her diaper changed, she will go get a diaper, or she'll sit down where I usually change her and like want a diaper change, which is a good sign that she needs to be potty trained.
She recognizes
where to go when
that there is poop.
There's a bathroom area.
Yeah.
And we actually just bought the material to make her bedding.
Because we're changing her crib into a bed.
That's so sad.
It's pretty intense, actually.
Know, like, it's crazy how you're holding this little tiny pink pudgy baby and you're like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. And you wake up one morning and she's 2. And you're like, oh my god, where did she go?
She like one day suddenly just stopped taking a bottle before bed.
Yeah, I was like, but our bonding.
You don't have to do anything now. Katie and I feel kind of bad. Because during the Christmas vlog, or right after our Christmas vlog, we said we were going to continue making videos, and we just haven't.
We had some really severe family issues that happened around that time.
And since then?
It's like that one thing in your life that you cannot do steadily with a job and a baby and everything. But I'm hoping that now is gonna be like a good time to start up again.
Yeah. So, our goal is to start making more videos.
Because we know, like, a lot of you actually like them. And a lot of you, like, message me saying that you binge watch our videos. And I feel so
like
bad.
10 at a time.
But I feel so bad because it's like, oh, you really do? And then I'm like, I drop off the face of the earth. So, that's not fair to you guys, and I just feel bad about that.
And it's tough with a 2-year-old, and it's tough with overtime at work, and it's tough with, but that's not
an excuse.
None of those actually count as a valid excuse, because the amount of time that it takes to pull out a camera is about 15 seconds.
Yeah. And then when Charlie's to bed at 7:30, I mean,
you got time.
I've got time before I even have to pick him up by 10, which is actually like 10:30.
Yeah. So we're going to start recording more. I will not commit to how many videos we're going to make because I know how things go, but it's getting late, and so I figured we should sign off, and we will see you soon.
Philip with the new baby.
You know what the best part about babies is?
What?
They never even get scared when you shake them. You can just spin them around and around. I have a question for you. What is your #1 life goal right now, and what are you doing to achieve it?
This feels so staged.
It is staged. Just answer the question, Catherine.
Ew.